I think you got to have the right people in your corner, though. I think that's the most important thing. That support.
Yeah.
Support is so important, because if you don't know what you don't know, and if you think pain equals injury and damage, and you haven't got someone saying you're fine, you're okay.
Yeah.
Delivering the bodywork, building the plan, creating the community where you can laugh and have fun and be a part of something. This is all absolute money in here, man. Probably the most important spot.
Yeah. So guys, Ninja here with Aaron.
Hello, we're back.
We're back. We're going to do a comprehensive knee exploration treatment, aren't we? Just sort of
We are.
Maintenance, prevention kind of thing. Aaron has had a massive surgery 5 years ago now, was it?
5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally
5 years.
just over 5 years.
It's just something that we kind of want to do with his knee, and just surrounding every maybe 6 months or something, maybe even more regularly.
Yeah.
So
A deep clean.
deep clean.
Or a
It's
detail. We call it like a car
detail.
detail. Yeah.
So that's kind of a way to understand our treatment and our philosophy is, you know, you can go in and get your car washed and vacuumed, but when you know, it's $20 or something, but why do you pay $200 to have your car washed and vacuumed, in a sense? Because it's a lot deeper and more thorough, and so they pull the seats out and they can dry clean, things like that, all the carpets and stuff. So you get the stuff that's really embedded and stuck in the nooks and crannies, and clean that out so it's like it was when it was brand new. So before it accumulated the dust and the grime and all those sort of grit and particles. So yeah, that's a way of understanding why we do things the way that we do it, and it's slow and it's thorough, and most importantly, it's effective. So we can get results where others have tried before and not been successful. We can change people's lives by using our technique and philosophy, and that connection that we gain, the trust we gain, the rapport we gain by tuning into the person and delivering what the body needs at that particular point in time. So yeah, it's important.
Yeah, you don't get taught how to treat knees and bones and elbows at school so much. It's very much into the musculature, but not the tendons, which is obviously what attaches the muscle to bone. So I know sometimes when I get to this point where I feel like I need that deep clean, it just feels like the bones need to be pushed into that joint capsule, that real ligamentous, white, thick, rubbery stuff just needs like a real cleanse. And it's like when you do this stuff, I think like what Ninja's doing right now, it's like that deep direct pressure to the ligamentous stuff. It like opens up little micro space within the area. And I reckon on a microscopic level, like the fluid, the synovial fluid that's kind of rushing into these new areas is stuff that's, it hasn't happened for months, do you know what I mean? And so it's almost like you're accelerating healing happening at the area, and that really keeps me in good stead as I continue to train and live. And I think this is where a lot of people that are post-surgery or post-significant injury aren't getting the treatment that they need, and they're blaming their sore knee or sore foot, whatever, on arthritis or degeneration or scarring from surgery, not knowing that you can actually clear it with bodywork. So yeah, we thought we'd do a little video today and also maybe have a bit of a chat as well about what's been going on in our world.
Yeah, so we kind of breathe life into something that's been a stalemate.
I reckon that's what bodywork is. It's like you say, give it a chance. Yeah. The body just wants a chance to heal. The body knows what to do. We're not fixing anything. We're just kickstarting the body's magnificence again. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, you know, to be a part of someone's journey, isn't it? It's a privilege. You ride the bumps, don't you? Yeah. Like you're pumped when you get the fixes, and you're pumped when you can change their life. But if you're that pumped for when you're fixing, you got to be there for the shit as well. And that's what makes it so special, I think, because you're invested the whole way. And sometimes people go through tough patches, or the body's not really kickstarting. You haven't found the spot yet, but it's not like you give up. You just stay invested with the person, and they know that you're so interested in finding it that they can feel you're on board with them. I actually had a guy recently that I'm taking through a journey, and it was so unconscious. He kind of said, I just want someone to care. And it came out like an hour into the treatment, and it was so unconscious. I don't even know he realized he said it, but in that moment,
I was so tuned into what he was talking about that it just spruiked something for me of like, oh my God, this guy just needs someone in his corner. He just needs someone that's along the journey with him. And it was massive. It was huge. And I think that's what makes us able to achieve results, because we bloody care and we know the body's so brilliant that we keep barking up the tree until we find it, eh, Ninj?
Yeah. It's awesome. So just sort of working on that tendon, patella tendon, then I can actually work around the lateral side of it. So I can push up into it. So I can catch the edge there with different fascial fabrics. I don't know what the word is, but yeah, they're joining onto that patella. You can clear that. So it can be barnacles. Yeah. Probably a way to kind of think about it. So the barnacles are clinging on to the spaces that don't get washed away by the water.
Underneath the boat.
Yeah, that's it. So where there's, they're exposed by people walking on the rocks and the wind and the air and the waves hitting it, they don't stick. But under the water they do, or in the nooks and the crannies and the rocks.
Where they can't be disturbed.
Yeah. Going up and around.
And this is stuff like, for me, that feels like painful, but just such a relevant sensation to me. But like, this isn't taught at school, like putting your forearm into the knee. But to receive it, it's so therapeutic. It's like this, just like, I don't know how to describe bone connection.
Yeah, it's a deep primal connection, isn't it?
Feeling of like it's doing something, and it's not even hurting that much now. It's not even much pressure, but there's just this like, that's going to be changing. There's something's changing state.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, before language was developed as a human, this would have meant something.
Yeah, I know you always say cavemen.
Yeah, push it here. They know, you know.
Probably not giving cavemen credit. They probably maybe spoke better than that, maybe. Oh.
Before they developed language.
Oh, gosh, that's good there.
So I can kind of change it, and then I can kind of go across the kneecap itself with a forearm, like that. Make sure I'm tuning in, make sure it's okay.
Nice. It feels nice, yeah.
Yeah, it can feel like it's going to pull off the...
You get the kneecap at the wrong angle. Yeah. It does feel like sometimes people it's going to pop out, but no, that feels very nice there.
Yeah, so you got to make sure you're not getting the wrong angle and be slow, deliberate, and be a car detailer.
Be a detailer.
Yeah, get all the different nooks and crannies worked out. And there's completely different energy of a detailed car, isn't it? You feel like there's space, is there, it's clear.
I reckon the engine works better when I get my car done.
Yeah.
Like, no word of a lie.
Yeah, the car's alive, it's got a conscious...
It's like saying thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I perform now.
Yeah.
You've looked after me.
Yeah.
Showing me some love.
Ooh.
So, yeah, we're encouraging everybody out there to give yourself some love. You know, like, the body is the ground floor, it's the vehicle through life. Work on it. You know, so it's...
What's Franzi's quote? You have a body, tend to it.
Yeah, I only have one body.
Tend to it, that's right.
Yeah. So, that's it. Nurture it, you know, the grass grows where it's watered.
The water goes,
and the sunshine, and it's got the nutrients. So it's lacking, it dies.
For those that don't know too, like a lot of people know my story, but yeah, 10 years ago is when I hurt my knee. I ruptured my ACL, my PCL, and my lateral collateral ligament, and I had a couple of like avulsion, not fractures, but I think tendons that just popped off the bone as well, because my leg just basically snapped to the side. But I didn't get surgery for 5 years. I just I think it was a journey that I had to work to learn how amazing the body was. So I'm so glad I did that, even though like, I guess a third of my injury probably would have required surgery or potential surgery. The fact that I did it so ridiculously was like, I had to get surgery probably, I realized that after 5 years, but in that period where I didn't get surgery, I learned so much about how amazing the body was at healing and feeling good and being able to get back to sprinting and lifting and feeling so fit and strong with no ligaments in my knee. But yeah, when I got to that stage 5 years ago when I finally got surgery, I just got fed up with how loose it felt. So I knew that I'd learnt my lesson on how amazing the body was, and I was ready to go through what it was like to go through surgery and come back from surgery, and that was an amazing experience as well. So I'm kind of 5 years into no surgery, surgery, and then 10 years into the injury. I've learnt so much about the body. So I've got to a point where, even though this ended my football career at 26, I got to the point where I can say thank you for it, because it was so amazing to go through. Because now when I'm dealing with people with similar things, or just people with chronic pain, I just understand how the body works and can speak with such conviction because I've walked the path. So I wouldn't trade this up for the world. And you're probably the same, aren't you, Ninja, with your knee too?
Yeah. It's a gift, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to go through it.
Yeah, from shit flowers grow. Compost, isn't it?
Yeah, cultivates.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have comparison. You don't know, how things work. So yeah, you kind of can use that as a gift, something to, overcome that's meaningful for you. And then once we had overcome our specific, challenges, then we had something to give.
Yeah.
So we're trying to give this to the world, our wisdom through direct experience of healing our own bodies, and then formulating a system, with body work and movement and bare feet, things like that.
Yeah.
And being able to, do whatever you want,
Yeah.
live free.
Live free.
Yeah, just sprint and jump and climb and lift and squat and all those different things without any hesitation and any worry about how you're going to pull up and things like that. So that's where people are. They don't have confidence. They're living in fear of agitating things or whatever.
Yeah, it reminds me of that pain doesn't equal injury. Pain doesn't equal damage. Like even when our joints are a bit sore after sprinting, you don't even catastrophize into, oh no, is something damaged? You just go, I've just worked my ass off. My weak point is a bit grisly. It'll be fine in 2 days.
Yeah.
So you don't fall down into that pit.
Yeah.
And you just have that knowing that, pain is a part of life. A lot of people that come in, you ask them, what do you want when they're in that chronic pain state? They say, I just want to be pain-free. And it's bullshit, because it's unrealistic. That's just completely unrealistic. If that's your goal, you're never going to attain it. And so you're going to be in this spiral of thinking your body's damaged. Like when you do an intense workout, you can be cooked, you can be sore as anything, So, the thought of living pain-free existence is, that's not a good goal, is it, Ninj? It's not realistic.
Yeah. Got to be in the game, haven't you?
Yeah.
Game of life and
copping hits.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't want to just live in a bubble and be comfortable and, you want to be out there in the game.
But being sedentary is going to create more pain than being loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to, just be able to do things. It's so important. You don't want to be just sort of crippled and degenerate and all those kind of things. That's when you feel really old, when you can't move.
Yeah.
So if you can be able to sprint and jump, climb, squat.
Whatever it is for them, isn't it? It could be playing chess or something, but just do
Kick
it free.
Or throw or, all those different things that the body can do.
I think you got to have the right people in your corner, though. I think that's the most important thing. That support.
Yeah.
Support is so important, because if you don't know what you don't know, and if you think pain equals injury and damage, and you haven't got someone saying you're fine, you're okay, delivering the body work, building the plan, creating the community where you can laugh and have fun and be a part of something. This is all absolute money in here, man. Probably the most important spot.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to work in between bones a bit, so catching all that thick fascia.
Treating the meniscus.
Meniscus and just a little bit of medial ligament here, just whatever I can kind of hit on that feels a bit stuck, a bit harder than what I deem it should. And then you're just holding things, and you kind of get a bit of tendons, like hamstring tendon or
gracilis and stuff.
Yeah, gracilis down in here.
Pes anserinatus, that's really good there.
It's there. So you're just exploring, being thorough, and just seeing what you find. And when you do find something that it's it's a gold nugget. You pick it up and you put it in your pocket.
You keep going.
Yeah.
The plough.
One man's trash, another man's treasure. So what's trash for Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my treasure. Yeah,
Transformation.
I'm taking it.
The cycle continues.
Yeah. I'll have that. You don't need it. It's not paying rent.
Put it in the compost bin, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Grow my fruit trees out of that.
Ooh. This is gold. Good to be on a video with you again, Ninj, and talking our stuff.
This has been a little while.
Yeah, we're committing to getting back into it, aren't we, man?
Yeah.
We've got plenty to update everyone on. We might leave it for the next video, but we got lots of life updates and education updates and just MMT updates, eh, Ninj? Just plenty of amazing things on the horizon. So
maybe we can talk about one little update that's really pleased us.
Which one's that one?
The NFL.
Oh, Mac. Yeah.
Man, Mac Hollins.
Yeah.
A barefoot NFL player.
Yeah.
Putting us on the map.
Where did he end up after the free agency period this time, Ninj?
So New England.
New England Patriots.
Yeah. New England.
6th team. But they paid the money.
Big money.
They were willing to give him the bag, and our man got the bag. Well-deserved bag, if I might put it like that. And the fire's still in the belly though, because a lot of there were some teams that weren't willing to give him the bag, and so there's hunger. Mm-hmm. The belly's still full. Yeah. The belly's empty. Yeah. The wallet's a bit more full, but the belly's empty. The hunger's there. Yeah. So he's going to punish some people. Come to Australia to harvest the wisdom and get the stimulus and the loads, and go back and let rip later on this year. Yeah.
Big match. Mac.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Big game.
Big game, Mac. He's clutch.
Yeah, look at his highlights. We found his highlights.
We might put a link in the description if you don't know the story. We might put the documentary of when, our time with Mac over the last 6 years. We'll put the documentary that we filmed 2 years ago, and then we'll put a link to all the big plays he made in the last season, just gone for Buffalo. He had an amazing year, and it's we're proud as punch. It's such a privilege to be involved with him, and us three have an amazing relationship. We all wear the same necklace every day. So if you see a lot of Mac's clips, you'll see him wearing one of these. So this is a necklace that we gave him many years ago, and all three of us wear it every day of our lives. So we've got this real special bond together. We're still going. Another 2 years.
2 more years.
It's a 2 more year deal, and then who knows what after that. Yeah. So
I'll do one more thing through here.
One more thing.
One more.
That stuff you were doing just then was just absolute, bloody Sovereign Hill there, man. Yeah. You could prospect there
Gold
for
rush.
days. Yeah, Gold Rush.
Eureka!
You reckon you could use that what you say? You could do that instead of fix now.
Yeah, Eureka! Yeah. The Eureka spots.
Yeah.
Has it got the same ring as the money spot? I don't know. People would understand.
Coin it.
Coin it.
Gold.
Yeah. The money bag. Wonder if there's other practitioners around the world calling the spots that they find money spots, because they know that's the key area to explore and be effective in. And when they are effective in those spots, the healing is facilitated. So we know. And we've known for a long time, eh? It makes us tick. Love it. Love the fix. Love the journey. Yeah. Feel good?
Mm-hmm. Are you struggling on that one?
No, it's a bit of a block. But
I just noticed, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
But is it just
it's solid? Yeah. But I think get a little bit more pliable, your knee will feel better, because it won't be yanking on this side bit here and maybe putting the stress there.
I like it, Ninj.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. It's a real kind of trigger point type of stuff in through this line. So anyone with like this lateral side knee pain can be feeling that go down into these spots here. So yeah, good clean out through here can just change the way you perform, because you're not kind of trying to go around pain. Change your patterns, your biomechanical patterns, so you can kind of be more pure and get the most efficiency out of your body and be more true when you're moving. Yeah, I reckon, yeah, that's got some gold in there.
Oh golly, just feels like caked on, like cement stuck to the
Feels
bone.
like cement, man.
Fruitcake, Nick.
It's melting down.
Oh, you're coming into something there, bro.
Yeah, more. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Holy moly.
It's for the greater good, eh?
The greater good.
The greater good.
Oh, it's good there, Ninj. Holy.
Yeah, you don't know what's under the ground until you unearth it.
Dig it up.
What we're trying to do is unearth this stuff. Like I say, archaeological dig. You don't want to destroy the artifacts that you're trying to salvage and put in the museum.
Ninja's Nugget Museum.
Yeah, I've got
the history, the 26-year history.
Imagine if
of
I could put all the nuggets.
Jill, 1997, pulled a nugget out of her groin.
That's it.
Oh, you just released something then. Did you feel that?
Yeah, we're through it.
Yeah,
we're through.
That's a piece of piss now.
Yeah, we're through.
That's nothing.
Yeah, dance with your sister.
Awesome.
So there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Well done.
Thanks for the chats. Eureka.
Eureka.